Thanks for joining me once again for the Third Eye of Providence. I am doing deck reviews, like I said previously on this channel, for the month of February. While it's Mercury retrograde, we're going to take advantage of this energy and just go back and review some of the decks that I've been using on this channel. And today's episode, I decided to do a review of the Threads of Fate Lumen Edition Oracle. This was gifted to me over the holiday season, and I had never seen it before. So I really like the artwork on it. These are the back of the cards. This image really resonates with me. The double snake Ouroboros is just something it was very synchronistic, this imagery. And when I received these cards, I was just blown away by the artwork and the detail. So what I really like about this deck is the size of the cards is really nice. They're very easy to shuffle because they have this sort of a matte finish, but they're beautiful with this gold foil, and the edge of the cards have a gold foil as well. Which, as you can see, I really like how they match the motif of my desk here. And when I do readings, the colors just really blend well with the background. Now, the artwork on these cards is beautiful, and the cards themselves are stunning. They're very symbolic. I like the holographicness. I like the foil on them. However, when it comes to doing readings for the camera, it is sort of a challenge to show the full card because of the glares and because of the holographicness. Now, doing readings in person, these cards are certainly going to impress, and I'm really looking forward to being able to use these in person for readings again someday. So yeah, really my only complaint is that they are a little too reflective for the camera to keep up with. But like I said, the symbolism in the cards is just stunning, and I really appreciate that. Here's another. We have the Sage and the Seeker. Perfect. So the only other complaint I have about these cards is that the book, so the guidebook is very helpful. There's a lot of good information in here, and I'm really impressed with the detail that they go into for the cards. However, navigating this book during a live reading is really difficult because the way the cards are set up, they're not numbered. They don't have any kind of frame of reference as far as like where to look in the book for this card. So you have to go right to the index every time. And then they're sort of in the index, they're listed alphabetically, but then the pages are kind of all over the place. And it's because each of the sections of the book are divided by like an archetype of sorts. So we have the fire archetypes and the ether archetypes. And these are the messages for those cards. And then, like I said, these cards don't indicate if they're fire or if they're ether or if they're earth. It's very hard to, you'd have to study this entire deck in order to really just be able to breeze through the book very quickly. So it's not a huge complaint. Obviously, it works fine. I use the book and I'm able to find the through the 55 cards. It's just that, I wish that it was a little bit easier to navigate the book when I'm doing these messages, because I hate to take extra time just flipping through pages when I'm doing videos. But Like I said, that's a tiny complaint. My only other tiny complaint is that these are not great for doing readings over the internet, but in person, I'm sure they'll be stunning. And otherwise, I really enjoy the cards. They're very deep. They resonate every time. I love how many of the cards have more than just one meaning in the card. So there's three different. Typically, there will be three different symbolisms mentioned in the book, and then it has an overall message for the card as well, which I really like. So it represents sort of like this one, for example, will show it has the wolf, blackberry, and aragonite. And so basically, it gives you an herbal aid, a crystal, and a animal spirit in these cards to try to kind of like give you additional advice and medicine to use when these cards come up in the reading. And yeah, like I said, the messages resonate deeply. The energy is usually on point. I had no problem tapping into this card right away, and using the deck right away was really easy. It didn't take me very long to get comfortable with it. So I think overall, because it was a gift, I'm very happy with it, of course. I saw that this company also makes other decks. So they have the Threads of Fate in an additional color variant that's not the Lumen. They have one that it comes black and gold, which looks really attractive. And then I saw that they also make ones that are strictly tarot. So they have the Lumen version of the tarot, and they have the black and gold version of the tarot as well. And those definitely did caught my eye. They're gorgeous cards for sure. I might have to put one on my wish list and see if I can get gifted another one. So, like I said, really happy with this deck. I've been using it a ton already since I got it, and I do recommend it. I just, like I said, if you are doing readings strictly online, you might want to reconsider unless you have a better camera setup than I do. That's all. So, thank you guys for checking out this deck review, and make sure to stay tuned, like I said, for Mercury Retrograde. I'm going to have a couple other deck reviews up on this channel. And go over to my Instagram as well, because on Fridays there I do freebie Friday readings, and I post pick a card style readings with some of the decks that I've been reviewing on this channel. Thank you guys for your support.